Yeah, so the girls need to be careful for men offering to walk you to your car and then you ain't got no car. I don't know how to explain it, but they might be putting you in a situation, but hey, I'm Eva Darling. I'm a loctician on the south side of Chicago, but that's not the reason for this podcast is to give unsolicited advice and tell you things you absolutely don't need to know. Okay, so this weekend was supposed to be Chicago Greek Weekend Picnic, right? So Chicago Greek Picnic Weekend is always like, I don't really know how the rest of the events go because I ain't never been to the rest of the events. Mm-hmm. All I ever been was to the picnics. And every other city got the big picnics, AGP, TGP, and all that shit or whatever. So I'm thinking that those picnics you had to pay. And everybody like, no, you don't pay for the picnic. You just pay for the surrounding events. Because this year they tried to make Chicago Greek Picnic, the picnic, a paid event. Like, I'm talking about they went full force with it. I'm talking about got it gated up, security, everything. You know what I'm saying? Can't even get in that bitch.
Oh, wow.
And then they weren't selling no tickets at the gate type shit. No tickets at the gate. You had to buy your tickets beforehand or whatever like that. Initially, I guess tickets were $10. Then they were $20. And at one point, I guess they were $40. Mm-hmm. With that being said, people decide to go to picnics last minute as fuck. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Greek shit. So I guess it was like people that bought tickets, but people that bought tickets didn't want to come because people couldn't get in because they couldn't buy tickets at the what's name. So when I tell you it wasn't nobody in that bitch, I've never seen Chicago Greek Weekend Picnic like that. I'm talking about nobody was in there. Like, it had to be like 30 people in there that was not like vendors. Wow. So at this point, you got to think about the people that's vendors that then paid to be vendors. They had to pay $250 per vendor or whatever like that. It ain't even no traffic in here. No traffic. And normally about 2 o'clock, I'm talking about the picnic packed out, like 63rd Street over there by basketball courts, everything packed out. You can't even find parking at that point.
Right.
So what the alphas from NIU, they had their picnic on by 57th Street. So 63rd was 57th Street. So everybody just gravitated over there. So Chicago Greek Weekend just moved its way over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like... we, thanks to the alphas, we had a picnic because it was like even the vendors packed up and moved.
Oh, wow.
Down the street because they wasn't making no money. So now I need to make the profit that I spent to be at this event and I don't make no money or whatever like that. Crazy. And I just want to say it goes into people being completely greedy. Mm-hmm. Because you're trying to make a profit, and it's not like you wouldn't have made a profit. If you paying for a parking pass or whatever like that, the parking permit or whatever like that, parking permits don't cost that much. We all know that how much it is to do the parking permit through Chicago. What's the name? I think like people could say it could be up to a couple $100, but if you think about it, it was several vendors in there, and if they're paying $250 per vending, and then you making that money back times 3 just off the strength of them. Honestly, you gotta pay for porta potties and clean up and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, you can also get other people that are part of other organizations or even like grad chapters and stuff like that will want to donate and stuff like that. You do fundraising for that type of stuff, and then that's how you make the money or whatever to... people don't mind because, people want to come out there and have fun and stuff, but you try to capitalize off an event, and then at 5 o'clock, you list more tickets, and talking about some last minute tickets, they $20. The people already mad that you list a ticket for $20 and they pay $40. Exactly. And then you took them tickets off, and then you go put tickets up there for $40. You playing on people too much. Yeah. You playing. Yeah. You playing like...
That was greedy. Who's organizing it, though?
They said it was a young lady that is a part of the D9 that was organizing it, and it was like, okay, if you from Chicagoland area, you know that this was not an event that you ever had to pay for all the years that you attended, so what the hell made you feel like that? And I'm pretty sure at this point, you've been to other picnics around, so you know that ain't no picnic paid for, like, you literally just being greedy, and you thought you was bigger than the program, and you have to realize that if the people that you're trying to market towards don't agree with this, it's not gonna work out. And then Chicago Greek Weekend, of course, it's gonna be older people like me out there, but it's gonna be a lot of young people. The older people come early, they barbecue, they grill, they see their peoples, they leave. It's for the younger crowd. Them younger crowds, they don't have $20, $40. They don't have money for the events all damn weekend, and then they also gotta pay for the picnic. They don't have that. And I don't understand why they moved it off Sunday neither. Yeah. But
and then y'all making niggas pay like it's the club and we literally outside in the public park.
Yeah, they don't have, and then they're gonna spend money with the vendors. Exactly. You could have charged $50 more on the vendors fee because they're gonna spend money with the vendors. People get drunk. Yeah. They spend money.
Yeah. That should have been the only people charged was the vendors.
Yeah, like I don't know. That was the first year, and I guess it would be last year. At this point, it's kind of like, now it's kind of like making me iffy if Chicago Greek Weekend would need to rebrand because you don't want people, because people travel here. Mm-hmm. People travel just like people travel to TGP and AGP and stuff like that. People that travel here and it wasn't a picnic, or people wasn't going to the picnic, or whatever like that, or they came in and they seen it wasn't nothing to be seen, like people that came to the event. So I wondered if they would need to rebrand and being like, or, they just convince people like, oh, this AGP, because I mean CGP, because it was a lot of people like putting up posts like CGP and it was the Alpha picnic. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
that sucks.
That shit crazy. That shit was crazy. But yeah, you can't be trying to do that weird ass shit. I don't know. That was stupid. And I'm about to say, and security was on extra tight, extra bullshit. Like, you couldn't even get around. Like, like you would have thought they was like, they had to be getting paid millions of dollars an hour for what they was at.
Right. That's extra.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I lied. So I ain't buying no ticket, but I knew one of the vendors. So I told one of the vendors, tell her, I'm working with them, whatever, like that, to let me in. I mean, anybody can say that, but anybody ain't said that. So what the fuck you talking about?
Right.
Anybody ain't even said it.
Right.
I gotta say anybody can say that, but having nobody said it, and on top of that, ain't nobody even in this bitch. While y'all acting like all exclusive, acting like ain't nobody even in here. Yeah. At this point, y'all need a crowd of people.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even put up more tickets with no initial crowd.
Exactly. You trying to sell more tickets and you ain't got...
The tickets that sold, the motherfuckers ain't even in there.
Right.
It's like, I'm talking about open. Like open. Like, you can't even bump into nobody if you try.
That's crazy.
It wasn't nobody in that bitch.
It's definitely usually packed at that point.
Packed.
Yeah.
Packed. Like, can't fan yourself. Like, you drunk, you can't even fan who you came with packed. Like, that's how the Alpha picnic was, because it was like CGP. It was packed in that bitch. Like, there was people out there that I was trying to see, can't see, because, you get to move in one part of the crowd, they move to another part of the crowd. It just be a mess of a situation. But yeah, that was one for the motherfucking books. And I will say this, though. I actually realized that, like, at first I was thinking, like, do I really want to be single, or am I, like, tired of these niggas? You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm just saying that. No. It's a combination. I think I like the freedom of singleness. And also I like the fact of, like, not caring about things I don't have to care about.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to say, like, a few of them people that I used to talk to like that had reach out to me and stuff, and it was, like, kind of easy to be like, no, like, I actually don't feel like being bothered. Like, I actually kind of like sitting in my house and be like, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mind my business. And also, I don't like to deal with people, like, when they going through, like, they're like, okay, so people be manipulative on certain things. Like, one of the people I used to talk to, he reached out to me or whatever like that because he had a family member that had passed away or whatever like that a while ago or whatever. And I guess, like, the death date or birthday or whatever like that was coming up or whatever like that. You need your head on. We live in the city of Chicago. It's thousands of people that do here. I'm not in a position to be like, oh my God, like, I think that's also like a big one. Like, God is not sending you people in your life for, like, sending people back to you for you to do right by them that wronged you.
Right.
That's never the case.
Right.
So God's never trying to see, like, hey, is you gonna make this right? Is you gonna do what they didn't do for you? Because people always seem to have that mentality, and it just keep them in a cycle of doing dumb shit or performing for people that's gonna fuck you over, just use you for whatever the fuck you have. Yeah. Like, God ain't sending that person back for no shit.
People find satisfaction on people coming back into their life. Like, yep, I knew you would be back, or I knew you would come back around. Like, nah, that's not.
Yeah, that's absolutely not the case. Like, you just came back around because I was somebody to come back around.
Facts.
Like
they coming back around to fuck you over again.
Yeah, like, literally, or to see if I can use you, or the fact that you believe in stuff like that God will send somebody back to see if you would treat them how I treated you, and this, that, and the other. You want to show this, and God not watching you right now. He ain't seen nothing that was going on. No. That was literally for you to fully tell that person, hey, you can find somebody else to do it. Like, I wish you well. I hope everything work out.
But this is not that.
Yeah, at all. I don't know, because it was some controversy going on. I think it was the controversy that came from it was a status that he had, when people talk about high school and stuff like that, and somebody who had it was a controversy that went up about who was ass on the football team, and I guess somebody made a comment about somebody that was ass on the football team, and it said he was so ass that I thought about calling the jail to get him some more years. So then somebody was like, don't be don't be playing with my brother life like that or whatever like that. And he talking about something about it was something about a goofy or something, like making him a goofy or whatever the situation was. But it wasn't, the person that commented definitely wasn't a goofy in high school or whatever. So that made the initial thing. But the person that commented saying stuff about whatever. Don't nobody know who that person is. I don't even know what class he could have been like that. Like it says in his bio, he went to Kenwood, but just because somebody said they went to Kenwood, that does not mean like they graduated from Kenwood or like they could have went there a year or something like that. Right. And yeah, so that's kind of like up in the air. Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. But
he's so ass.
Yeah, like he literally said like that was actually really hilarious.
That was funny.
Yeah, I don't know, but that shit was fucking hilarious.
Shit has definitely been bringing out.
Yeah, you know, and I think that people don't really know how to have fun with the high school picnic shit. Like, okay, like it'd be fun or whatever like that, but also it's like the people that's calling it lame, and it's like, okay, you calling it lame because you didn't graduate from high school?
Yeah.
Because you talking about, because people talking about some y'all still on the high school shit. No, you still on the high school shit because you have not obtained your GED.
Right.
Yeah, no. No, we're just enjoying old memories, trying to catch a few laughs, stuff like that. But it is people that's out there trying to stunt and shit like that. Show people like I'm a better person than I was or whatever like that, or you know.
Yeah, there's people definitely trying to get back from high school. Like they got a point to prove. They got like a chip on their shoulder, or they just didn't have a good time in high school, so they're trying to show people that they better now, they cooler now than they was. And
you're not really cooler. You just like grow up. Like you was able to pick. You was able to pick your own surroundings. Like high school, you're not able to pick your surroundings.
Right.
Yeah. So you're not actually like, you're still not, like in that, if you put yourself back into an environment you previously was in, everybody like gonna be like, oh my God, you just glowed so much. Oh my God, I regret the way you treated me. And that's another thing. People always think that if they become better in life, people from their past are going to regret the way they did them. No. I'm not going to regret the way you did. I still think you were fucking lame. Right. I'm glad that you're doing better though. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's great that you figured out who you was and figured out who you want to hang out with. But for this majority crowd over here,
you still a fucking
them motherfuckers not fucking with you.
Right.
Like, you don't just become cool over time.
Yeah.
Like, nobody like, dang, I'm sorry for bullying you, though. Like, nobody cares.
Yeah, literally.
And honestly, the bullies aren't thinking about you anymore. Like, bullies don't think about you later on.
Swear to God.
Yeah, like, they don't think about the fact that you was dressed weird as fuck or whatever like that, or you might have staked a little bit or whatever the fuck the joke was. Like, you know, in this confusion of, were you bullied or were you bad at jokes?
Yeah. Like, some shit I feel like people needed to get bullied over. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel bad for saying that, but I feel like some of that shit pushed people to stop being fucking weird or stop being fucking lame. Like, some niggas was getting bullied because they was genuine weirdos and they really needed to look in the mirror. Like,
and motherfuckers is still genuine fucking weirdos right now.
Yeah, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, just it builds character. Get over it, honestly. Like, I didn't get bullied in high school, so I don't have that experience. I got bullied in grammar school, but I still, like, I felt like shit. Some of that shit was needed, bro. Like, some of the shit I was doing was lame. I didn't talk a lot, but I would talk. I was a nigga that put my foot in my mouth consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I did talk, or I would ask dumb questions when I could have just sat back and just listened a little longer or paid a little more attention. I would have got my answer, but I would ask questions or some of the shit. And then obviously we was some dirty foster kids, so we just got talked about for how we dressed and shit like that. Like, shit like that, I got over young. Like, I started dressing better in like 6th, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? When I started cutting grass and buying my own shoes and clothes and shit. So I like kind of got over that shit young, but I feel like it's grown ass people like 40 years old still like mad at people for talking about their clothes in high school. Like, bro, you was broke. Your parents was broke. You ain't got no clothes. Okay, like, get over it, gang. Like, I don't know. That shit, like, let it go, my nigga. I don't know. That shit, that's the lame part to me. Like, them be the people I feel like we really holding on to the high school shit. Like,
yeah, because it's like we just adults now, you know. Yeah, but like some of the shit you was weird as hell on. I don't really think about the people from high school until I run into them and shit like that. And the people I ran into in high school, like how I felt about them in high school, I still feel about them in real time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's like you don't.
You still got the same person. Now, if you used to get bullied for your personality or get talked about for your personality, a lot of y'all still got the same personality or it's worse.
Yeah, like I literally got talked about like in high school. Like, I mean, well, you know, you was in roasting circles and shit like that. So I had jokes though. Like I ain't never not had jokes and shit like that. So I ain't never just been like type person that, you know, just get hit, you get what I'm saying, and just, you know, be on the ground and shit like that. You know, you just you crack jokes backs and shit. So I just thought like it was all jokes. Like, did I just go and crack jokes on random motherfuckers? Not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just kind of super random. But like, everybody that was crack jokes shit like that, like.
Yeah, I got a joke to crack back for sure.
Yeah, like I didn't think.
You learn how to crack jokes back or not. Like, it's two different people in the world. For real. You learn to joke back or you not. Like, and ain't nobody finna have no sympathy for you because you didn't know how to crack jokes. Like,
at all. Like that shit was motherfucking goofy as hell. Like people goofy as hell though. And I just seen a status that said somebody that hear about somebody bought a go-yard bag trying to stunt and they had to return it this morning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, because it's like, did you have to do that? You didn't have to do that.
You didn't even have to do that. You trying to stunt for one day type shit? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess to show people like you get it.
Like you having it, but that's just so stupid.
I mean, but who are you trying to show it to?
Right.
You trying to show it to the people in this economy? Because don't none of us got it right now.
Right. That shit. I don't know, man. The high school reunion season, it definitely bring out the best and the worst. For real.
It brings out the absolute worst in people.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like Simeon had a good time, though. Everybody was talking about Simeon picnic, and there was other picnics going on, so maybe, maybe Simeon picnic do be lit or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm not personally going to other people's picnics.
I don't really go to other high schools' picnics.
I can see you going to other people's picnic due to the fact that you do.
The camera shit.
Yeah, but it's like I wouldn't be at the picnic just doing what?
Yeah, I don't know nobody there. I didn't go to their school.
I don't know nobody there at all. Like, I mean, some people there, like, due to, like, when you see it in your town, like, I know they went there, whatever like that. But you just kind of walking into a situation.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, I go to some events and you don't know nobody there, like the queue that be over there by Urban Prep and stuff like that. Like, you gonna run into people like it's a festival or something like that. But I don't really feel like high school picnics is a festival.
Yeah, I don't really indulge in that type of shit. I went to 2 different high schools, but I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not really close to nobody from my first high school. I went there for like a year, so I don't even go to their reunions or none of that shit. Like, I ain't really.
Yeah, see, ain't nobody.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, fuck all that.
But I be seeing people that be all that Simeon shit, CVS shit. They should be decent. Them was really popular schools. And CVS was such a big school. It's like, it's impossible for them not to have a big-ass reunion. That was a big-ass school.
Okay, so DL Whisper. Okay, right. So with the DL Whisper, I still, am confused about what exactly his motive is or whatever. Okay, so basically his motive is supposed to be to help women to be able to identify, DL men or whatever like that. And once again, I always be saying I feel like these people, like, their motives be different because, first of all, for you to know, like, it's just like how I make content about men. I make content about men. I know things about men because I dated men or whatever like that. You know things about DL men because you participated in the DL community. As a openly gay man, you have messed with DL men because you have also searched for the validation, or you've also been okay with, you know what I'm saying, playing with women in society too. You get what I'm saying? You have taken part in that. Like, I don't feel like it's indifferent. Like, granted, like you just feel away too because of the DL men that you mess with, and they told you those stories of them dealing with you at one point, or y'all openly dealing with each other at one point, or like that. Once that story was no longer believable, or like that, and now at this point, now you want to be exposing them or whatever. Yeah. And then he recently made a video and was saying like, why are y'all not okay with dating bisexual men when most men, they woo this, that, and the other? And it's like, no.
He said most men are bisexual, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, most men are bisexual, and if you want to date men that, if you want to date these men or whatever like that, then you need to be okay with bisexual men. And it's kind of like, I don't know if you're trying to, like, at this point, coerce, because you have a lot of women that are following you. You get what I'm saying? Right. You have a lot of women that are following you. Make the women okay with men being openly bisexual, and then make the women be okay with men being openly bisexual, so then the men to be okay with being openly bisexual, so you get what you want out the situation.
Right.
So you get to publicly be with these men that was DL.
Yeah.
So it's like, at the end of the day, it was a motive behind it. It wasn't just to teach the women what to pay attention to, you get what I'm saying, and for gay men to avoid DL men, because if the men could no longer be DL, then they would have to choose what they want to do. If they want to be publicly heterosexual, or they want to be publicly homosexual, or if they want to be publicly bisexual. You can understand they would have to live in their truth if people wasn't okay with sneaking and geeking and keeping their secrets.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? Because it don't seem like you actually really here to help. It seems like you here to help yourself. You're using the women to help you.
That's really what it is. I don't know. I think in a way he kind of be shaming women too, like for dating DL men, but they don't always be knowing that. I think a lot of the responsibility for that DL shit, and I say this all the time, and gay niggas be getting offended when I say this, and I don't understand why, but if y'all stop fucking DL men, it would be less DL men. Yeah, because they wouldn't have a choice. They would have to be like, you would be like, I'm not dealing with you unless you publicly out, and and the thing about it is that you do run into some gays on social media that's like, I don't want to deal with no DL man anyway, because they don't want to deal with the fact that they feel like they training you. You get what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you know that you're attracted to men, you want to sleep with men, but you don't understand what happens on this side when you are sleeping with men. So it's certain like cleaning techniques that they use and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of things that they like. It's like fucking training a puppy. I don't fucking want to do that shit. Yeah. Like, and then you ain't even doing this shit regularly, so I know like it's gonna be an issue. Like, now restraint in the shit that I'm used to doing because you want to be a newbie over here. Like, hell no. Yeah, and then it's like, it's gay men who like really have emotion, like in their love life. Like, niggas will openly date.
Yeah, like, I got niggas. I don't need you.
I don't need to lie about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a badass bitch and a nigga like trying to hide her. It's like, no, I don't have to get hidden. I got niggas who will marry me and eat my ass on.
Yeah, but I think it's a level of confidence though. I think that's our level of confidence, because there is a lot of, just like it's a lot of gay men out here that's getting motion. You get what I'm saying? They the baddest niggas out here and shit like that. They still end up fucking with DL men because it's something about you running into the forbidden fruit. The one person that won't acknowledge you, or you can't get the validation from, that you go seek the validation from. And it's the same with badass bitches. You got 25 niggas waiting for you. You get what I'm saying? You want that one man that won't answer your phone calls after 10 p.m.
Type shit. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's a forbidden fruit thing. Like, you like, if I'm able to get everybody, you get what I'm saying? And that's when you gotta get out your ego, because your ego will have you chasing up a motherfucking dead tree or whatever. You will be like, nah, bro, like, I've been doing this shit. I've been getting this shit. I already know. Oh, any nigga want me this, that, and that. But it's like, it's the fact that people will literally just try to attack you for that reason and shit like that. Yeah, you used to getting what you want. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't get what I want all the time. So you're not going to get what you want all the time. So I'm going to make you want me. I'm going to lie to you. I'm going to manipulate you. I'm going to make this something that you want just for me not to give it to you.
Yeah. Fact.
Just to hang it over your head.
I think it's definitely a insecurity thing. We all suffer from that. And I also think it's a comparison thing to women, right? I think even though I feel like gay men are in their own lane, they got their own like identity as far as this shit, I think at the end of the day, they all want to be women. They all emulating women. So I feel like if a man fucking them and a woman, then they on the same playing field. Because it's a femininity
thing. It's not even like a woman thing. It's like, am I divine feminine? Like, like, am I giving off the same feminine energy? Am I who I say I am? The thing about it, you are who you say you are to people that, and a lot of times the DL men, they're mistreating you. They don't even, the DL men, this is the crazy thing about the DL men. They're mistreating the gay men they're dealing with, and they're mistreating the heterosexual women they're dealing with. Yeah. So it's not like either side is getting something out the deal here. They are being greedy and solely taking. Yeah. They're only taking. Nobody's getting the validation that they want from that person. They just take it. Y'all just giving validation on both ends of the spectrum. The heterosexual woman and the gay man, that DL man is just taking from you. He's just siphoning off your energy.
Yeah.
It gives him joy. It gives him fulfillment to see you weaken your needs for him, knowing that he ain't gonna never fulfill what you did to him.
Yeah, fact.
Like, I'm just gonna keep taking because y'all let me.
Yeah, and it over-validate him. It's like he can do this for any sex. I'm not just raw at manipulating women. I can manipulate men too. Like,
yeah.
That shit just boosts his ego.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody they gonna get what they want. I ain't gonna give y'all motherfuckers shit.
Shit, but an STD.
Shit, but an STD.
Yeah.
A motherfucking STD.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, I don't know, like some of the content, I be like on the fence when I be watching content, because I be like, what's really going on? Like what do y'all, what do you, like what's the motive? It's like that one lady, I look, okay, and also this another thing. Some of these people are not good at actually creating content. Like they can create content themselves. Mm-hmm. So they just use the other people's content.
Yeah.
And then just say something about the content. But they can't actually create the content.
Yeah, they just like reacting to content.
Yeah, they not like, but they can't create content. Like you're not actually a content creator.
Right.
And that's just somebody else's content. Like if it wasn't for the content, that specific content, the video wouldn't go viral.
Exactly. I see that.
So yeah, it's like
I see that all the time.
Yeah, I see it all the time because it's like sometimes I even watch the video and it's like once the video over and the person started talking, I just skip the rest of the video because I don't actually want to hear you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, I be trying to find the original.
Yes, because I want to see the whole video of this content because the content was intriguing.
Right.
And that's the thing. That's the craziest part about it. Like, content that's intriguing is intriguing, period. Like, even people try to mix and match it and stuff like that, like, it's the content that pulled you in, not the person that reposted the content and gave their sentiments or their thoughts or how they felt about it. I'm like, no, I care about you. This content was good. This video was pretty good. I was trying to watch the rest of it. Where can I find this video?
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but the video... We was getting somewhere. I was going to share this video with my friends. We was going to talk about it. I don't really need your point of view.
Right, type shit.
Yeah. So it's like, they getting a lot of views and stuff like that off of the content itself. And people then commenting their opinions under in the comments, but it's not really like the, I guess it's a good tactic, but it's like, where do you go from there though? I guess if you just want to make money from social media or whatever like that, but it's like, if you're not like monetized, like right now I'm not monetized. I'm only monetized on Facebook, whatever like that. So like I'm not monetized. So like, where do you go from that though? Because it's like, can you give people actual like advice or something or?
I guess people be trying to start like, cause it's a few reaction pages that I see that they are making money and they actually do be giving like solid. It's a nigga named 6'7". He a big dude. He do like reaction videos and he get like solid advice after him. Some people I feel like it's more effective when the comedians do the shit. Like when they react to the shit and they crack jokes and shit. The advice should be cool. But I mean, that's just your point of view. I think jokes are universal. So
yeah, jokes are universal. You know,
I think it's more effective when it's funny.
I think everything's more effective when it's funny.
Yeah,
I think people like to laugh at things. I think that people like to laugh at things. I think people like a good giggle.
Yeah, even if people serious about a topic, if you can make them motherfucker.
Yeah, like let's laugh about it and then we talk about it later.
Yeah, you can make a person laugh before you can make them listen. And most of the time, you can only make them listen if you make them laugh.
Like Mojo Brooks. You see the last, what's the name, when he was in the UK and the best friends couple or whatever was in
I didn't see it. I'll be watching all his clips though.
So, so as much of it was funny, it actually was not funny at all. It was like really, like, it was hilarious, but like, it was like, damn, you know. And then it was like, the caption he put in the video made it even worse. So basically, it was like a dude and a woman, and they friends, like that. Right. They been friends 20 years, whatever. And he was like, y'all in a relationship? And he asked, was like, they in separate relationships. And she like, no, they like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, y'all both single. And he was like, how long you been single? And she like 3 days. He was like, right, that nigga that left her, now she over here at the comedy show with you. And it's like,
damn.
So about that, she gave all them niggas a chance and won't give you one.
Damn.
Hey!
Damn. And he probably was sitting there looking stupid.
Stupid. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, Please. It is like you probably thinking like you safe because we just friends here, this, and together. What? If for real you do like a goofy. Granted, y'all might be friends, y'all might talk regularly, but it's also like some men need to realize too. Also, just like how like women need to realize if you do have friends that all they do is they call you when she call you, it's about her man issues, it's about this, it's about this. You know what I'm saying? It's never like, hey, how you doing? You need anything? This, the end of blah blah. Yeah, I need something to get my man off this man, or woo woo blah blah. Like. That's not your homegirl. Like, as much as men sometimes feel like women are disposable, they can just use women up and this, that, and the other. Like, it's some women, like, they feel like men are supposed to pay for this. It don't matter if you they friend, this, that, and the other. Like, you're only supposed to give me things. You're supposed to give me gifts. You're supposed to make me feel better. Like, you a man. Like, you need to be a man. Like, that's how it be. Yeah.
And it's two things that you just said. I've definitely run into women who, if it's not like to vent about their man or some shit like that, it's just be like they be wanting to, I don't know how to say this. They be wanting to like soak up my masculine energy for a minute.
Yeah, let's go out. Let's go have fun. Let's go have drinks.
They want to be seen with a handsome man out. They know I'm gonna fuck around and pay even if we not fucking. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm going to smell good. They know you know what I'm saying? They know I'm going to talk to them a certain way, treat them with a certain amount of care, even if they know, like, we just platonic. I feel like some women be, like, needing to replenish that masculine energy, like, and I had to get on top of one of my homegirls for that. Like, gee, it's like every time you come around, you come to me when you depleted, and you want me to refill you. Like one year on Father's Day, she blew me so bad. She was going through some shit with her ex. She had randomly got married to a nigga, to one of her baby daddies. This girl got 4 baby daddies. She randomly got married to her oldest daughter daddy. You feel me? And the nigga ended up being a terrible husband. You know what I'm saying? So
makes sense.
It's on Father's Day she hit me. I'm at a little picnic with the guys. We were doing our Father's Day thing. We outside. She pull up on us, and the only thing she talking about is her relationship and her shit and the shit she got going on. Not knowing that I'm really going through some shit myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's Father's Day.
This. You feel me? So it's like she come around. She didn't have, I'm a smoker, and I'm always rolling up. But it's like, damn, baby, you can't even roll a blunt with a nigga. You couldn't buy a nigga a drink or nothing. Like, she come empty-handed with all her problems. You feel me? I ended up, by the end of the shit, I look up, I had spent $90 on this girl that day. I didn't even realize it when I was doing it, because that's just the type of nigga I am. I'm going to this food truck. I'm going to buy me some tacos. You want some tacos too? All right. I'm finna buy one of these drinks in the pouch that one of the vendors selling, a little tequila drink. You want one too? I look up, I had spent almost $100 on her on Father's Day. And she just left me drunk, full, and probably went back and fucked that nigga. And even though we friends,
yeah, but it's still like and that be the issue when people be like, I love your energy. Yeah, they finna siphon it.
Yeah.
Like they on their way to say, like, I just love being around you. Just and this, but it's like the people that you love being around and you love their energy, you need to make sure that you're giving them balance and reciprocation. Like you need to make sure that you're also filling their cup. Like, hey, you good? You need anything? Or I seen this. I know you like this. Or ooh, this and that. Like on like at least like do something like. Or just call shit to listen to them vent shit.
Yeah, like when I realized she wasn't my friend is when I broke it down to her how the shit, baby. I still got these messages too. When I broke it down to her how I felt about the shit she be doing, she just went off. Like she went off. She basically like cut me off, and I still got. I'm looking at them now. Like just reading this shit. It's just like irritates me. It's like, damn, I'm trying to hold you accountable because of how you make me feel. And instead of being like, damn, you right, how, and then I start telling that shit I was going through. Because at that time I had a mini stroke. Don't nobody know this. You know what I'm saying? So I like told her like, man, I'm really going through some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get that same energy. And it's like, damn, is we friends or what? Or am I just some nigga you come to replenish your when you low on, when you need a man around, when you need to feel like you around a real man. And she's told me that before, like, man, when I'm around you, I feel like I'm around a real man. And a lot of niggas don't be real men. You feel me? And I'm like, that's what's up. That's a good compliment. But shit, I want to feel like I'm around a real woman too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I want to be around somebody that's empathetic, somebody that's actually listening, somebody that, you know, I ain't got to fucking buy everything when we around each other, even though we friends and I'm a man and you think I'm supposed to do that. You know, like, what the fuck? You feel me? And she just went off and started telling me about myself, like I'm bogus for telling her about herself, and I just have not talked to her since then. Like, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't know what she got going on right now, but yeah, I definitely been in a situation like that though. Like, a motherfucker will use you up for your energy and then walk away and go fuck that nigga that's been treating them, that they just was venting to you about treating them this whole time, like, and won't even ask you shit you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I'm like, it got to be like the balance of the relationships. And that's why it's like, especially like dudes that be like coming to me like that I used to date or like that, they be like, they just want to be cool with me, baby. We ain't want to be cool. I don't even fuck you. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, I can't even like at this point in my life, I can't even like lie to people and say, I hope you're doing well in life. I hope you're doing exactly how you should be doing in life. And I hope that you get everything that you have earned. Yeah. On, you know what I'm saying? Or I hope it, or it's on its way. Yeah. You know, like I can't really be like, man, I already did shit. But both shit, sometimes I hope you have a horrible day, actually. Like, like, no, like that shit. For real. Like that shit. And then I hate that people like know a prior version of me and they try to manipulate me or try to make me a bit, Dad, you ain't gonna do this, but this for this, or you can't even do it for woo this ass. Man, fuck all y'all. You get what I'm saying? I really got to the fuck all y'all. Like the economy is so bad right now that it's naturally really fuck everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't even like when things was better financially and stuff like that, and you had a little more move around room and shit like that. But like ain't nobody motherfucker showing up to see how I'm doing and shit like that. Don't nobody like the dude that here called me and shit like that. You talking about something? You called me because I ain't asked you for nothing yet because you was building it up. Yeah. You ain't that stupid to call the first couple times to ask me nothing. You gonna wait till the third, first, fourth time that you call, and now you need something.
Exactly.
Now you need something. Now you like, I mean, well, I was trying to take you out, baby. I don't need to go out.
Right.
I go out.
I need some money.
I go out. I could go out. Like I have a car. I could go out myself. I don't need that.
Out. Fuck all that.
Yeah, this not an exchange. Like, nigga, you not an exchange. This ain't like this not an exchange of services. Like, I do your hair and I get a date with you. Who the fuck is you?
Right.
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? What you lost your fucking man? like I got so irritated. So man, like, let me go ahead and get off the phone, you know. And I think that once again, like somebody made a video about like duality, and I think that people need to understand that you have to meet situations where you're supposed to meet situations that, like, people be tricking themselves. Spirituality and stuff like that, when people don't understand spirituality in its entirety and like, or even religion and stuff like that, you sometimes trick yourself into going into a deeper, darker place. Like the whole, like sometimes like people be like, it's a reason for everything or something like that. They give you a reason, like as if like a reason everything happens. People say that and stuff like that. Time of grieving, as if it's not okay for you to grieve. And even though it may be a reason for this happening, it's okay for you to grieve for however long you need to grieve, or cry however long you need to grieve, or you get what I'm saying, or you know, or somebody that pissed you the fuck off and they don't deserve that side of you, shit like that. That's still not a reason for you not to be angry. Right. If you need to fucking go there with their ass, consult with yourself and see if you need to go there with their ass. Don't ask nobody else, because they didn't experience the emotional reaction that you just experienced when you was in the middle of that shit. Facts. Don't nobody get no fuck what the fuck they say. Man, fuck you. Facts. You know, like, yeah, fuck you too, since you want to tell me dumbass shit when I'm mad. Facts. Yeah. So yeah, it's your ass too. What you on the team or something? Right. Y'all fucking or something? Y'all friends or something? The fuck you mean? Don't meet them with anger. Did you hear what the fuck I just told you? They told me they just called me a dumbass bitch. You hear that part? They would ask you. I mean, is you a dumbass? Is you a dumbass bitch? Because that was a dumb question. You know, like now how you feel that I asked you that, right? Right. You know, like sometimes you do have to like I'm like that's like. When it comes to spirituality and all that shit, people be coming, throwing a religion and shit. It be like, okay, and also this, the spiritual people are religious. Mm-hmm. The spiritual people are religious. The witchcrafters, the hoodooers and stuff like that, they are also religious. And they're making it seem like I don't do organized religion. I don't do organized religion. I'm not organized religion. Woo, this ain't that's too strict. It's woo, this and the other. You need to be free. You need to be individual, stuff like that. I was on TikTok earlier. It's a TikToker, young TikToker, maybe about 21, 22 years old. She was a tarot card reader. She decided she no longer wanted to do tarot card. People said she was very good at tarot card reading. I don't know if I ever paid attention or didn't know if it ever popped up on my timeline. But she young, so I guess, I don't know if she wanted to change spirituality, go in a different direction. But you 2022, you got at least 45 more different changes you're gonna do within the next several years of your life. You don't know what direction. Right. So the spiritual TikTokers, the tarot card, other tarot card readers and stuff like that are saying like, you've created a following, and at this point you have to adhere to these people. No, the fuck you don't. I have to adhere to myself.
I have to do shit.
I gotta live with myself. I don't care if it was motherfucking 1 million people following me. Well, follow me through this new journey then. Right. Since y'all want to know how my life was going so bad. Right. But y'all only gonna follow me if I can help y'all. Yeah. And sometimes my tarot card readers might not help y'all any motherfucking way. It might not resonate with you. You just want it to resonate with you. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. A lot of people go on social media and go to certain content creators because they want this to resonate with them. They want to be this person, you get what I'm saying? They want to be like this good person, like people be reposting all this shit. I'm a great person and my heart just don't belong in society right now. You are the worst person that a lot of people have ever met. Mm-hmm. You are absolutely the worst person. A lot of people have met you and wish that they could unmeet you. Mm-hmm. And you feel like you have a heart of gold and people just don't understand you. Mm-hmm. People have thoroughly understand you. People have seen through you and everything. You are literally a terror.
Man, I used to talk to this girl. I was talking to this girl and she used to be telling me about her ex-friend. And I didn't know her ex-friend name. But she used to be, I did know her name, but it was like a nickname that I knew from her. It was like everybody it's a lot of girls with the same nickname. Mm-hmm. So I literally got 5 girls on my fucking Facebook with the same fucking name, same nickname. So when she used to be telling me about this girl, and I used to be like, damn, she sounds terrible. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up running into her friend, like, after me and her stopped talking, I ended up running into her friend, and her friend was telling me how she like such a loner and she don't really resonate with people and she leave people alone because she got such a good heart and people use her up and all of this shit. But it was like the total opposite of what the one friend was telling me about her. Like, she's selfish, she dog niggas out, she dog her friends, this, that, and the other. And it was crazy to me that when I met the friend that she was talking about, she never mentioned this other friend. And they was best friends. It was that was weird to me, like, why she's never mentioned this girl? You know what I'm saying? And I could tell that the first friend wasn't lying about the second friend. You know what I'm saying? Because I ended up running into a nigga she used to talk to, and he was telling me the same thing about her. And so now every time I talk to the girl, it's like, damn, you really are a horrible person. And you like really putting on this front like you a loner and you such a good person, so you got to stay away from people. But in reality, you isolated because everybody has isolated themselves from you.
Because you're a terrible
fucking person. Like, you really got to get a second opinion on people out here, for real. Because you would talk to these women and you would think like, oh, she cool, she a nurse, she got room, crib, she take care of her kids, this, that, and other. And the whole time, she like a terrible person. And I wouldn't know by just talking to her. You feel me? But she don't know that I know these other people. You know what I'm saying? That's told me all this shit about her. And it's just so funny to me every time I talk to her, she just be acting like she just this great ass person. And you really not. You genuinely not. Or whatever.
You're genuinely a motherfucking horrible person.
Genuinely a horrible person.
Okay, the situation of the 13-year-old girl.
That's crazy.
Okay. So no. Look. Okay, so I've been down the Facebook, TikTok rabbit hole. So apparently the 13-year-old girl been mischievous or whatever like that. She was messing with multiple boys or whatever like that they're saying. So they saying, because I seen a picture of the 20-year-old boy, and the 20-year-old boy did not look like a 20-year-old boy. He did not look like a 20-year-old boy. He maybe looked like a teenager. When I said to me, I said, okay, maybe the little baby
he
had like
disabled.
Yeah. I was about to say a little IP, little delay.
He do look,
he didn't look completely normal though.
Yeah.
He looked a little young. Like, I don't know. I couldn't quite put my what's name, but apparently they said that they never talked about ages or whatever like that. When he was leaving out, she had shot him. So they were saying like basically like maybe she was upset about the fact that it was boy after boy being stuck in the house or whatever like that, and that was the issue there.
Mm-hmm. I think her frustration just bubbled over. She was really mad at her daughter.
So because I'm about to say I was looking at the article.
She really wanted to shoot her daughter. That's how I look at it, because the little girl, that wasn't the first nigga she snuck in that house. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
And she used her mama credit card to even order this nigga a Uber.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, when I seen that little boy, I said, I don't know.
Yeah, he do seem like he might be delayed in some kind of way. I mean, he definitely 20 talking to a 13-year-old. It ain't really no excuse for that.
But it's okay, from the social media that I was seeing and stuff, it looked like she had been like real.
She's definitely provocative.
Yeah.
Like, the little girl was wearing like 40-inch bust down wigs and shit.
And where was this at? Was this in Chicago?
Like, who was paying for her to get her hair done like this, or these little outfits she wearing online?
I mean, well, look, if she talking to older men,
yeah, that's
then
true.
they gonna send her money. Damn, man, send a little money like that.
But like, she's still 13. She gotta book the appointment. Somebody gotta take her to the appointment.
No, really, you 13 years old, you go to the hair shop.
How you gonna get that though? No car.
Apparently using her mom's credit card, using the boy's credit card, using these men's credit card. They pick up, they drop off and stuff. You don't really know, like, sometimes men be knowing.
Though? Like, if my daughter popped up with a fucking red wig on 30, 40 inches.
She gonna say one of her friends did it.
Installed.
She gonna say one of my friends been practicing how to do hair and she did my hair. It's a whole lot of lies. We gotta think about the lies we told when we was kids.
Yeah, I'm still ripping that shit right out of her head.
Yeah, like, you know, it's even though like it wasn't. Dang, I don't know. I know why one of my windows down. Okay, because I was just thinking about that. I'm like, one of my windows down. Yeah, so yeah, okay. So sitting in the wet car. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, like the lies we told our friends, even though like I wasn't like the type to sneak around with boys and stuff like that, it's like you still tell the lies of like, you know, oh, you know, I was with my friend or my friend was with me because they might have been with a boy at the same time. It's all the same little lies. It's just, you know, manipulating more than. Once again, you know, you try not to bring up the economy a lot, but these parents are working a lot. They ain't paying attention to what their kids doing at home.
That's a fact.
These parents are working a whole lot. Yeah. They at work majority of the day. Yeah. They gone majority of the day. Or they gone majority of the day because they avoiding stuff. Or they sleep a lot of the day because they avoiding stuff, you know, mentally and stuff like that. They drinking, you know.
Yeah, because my son 13, and the other day, I be letting him go outside when I'm not home. I used to didn't let him go outside unless I was at home or around the house. Mm-hmm. So if anything happened. But now I'll be like, all right, I'll be letting him go outside. I know his friends' parents and shit like that. And the other day he texted me, it's 10:35 at night, talking about, can I stay out a little longer? I'm still at Brooklyn's house, chilling. And I'm looking like, damn, I've been working for fucking 4 hours straight and I ain't looked at his location, ain't checked in on him. This nigga was outside till 10:30. You 13. I had to tell him, no, take your ass home. Even though he was only 4 houses away from the house. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like, take your ass home.
Yeah, going out.
But that was on me though, because I wasn't on it as a parent. I want him home before it get dark. That's around 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That hour and a half, he could have stole something from the gas station. It's a lot that can go on. And I'm not blaming her as a parent, but the post that little girl was making, the consistency of them, and as many as she was making, it's like, as a parent, you definitely lacking somewhere, either in your attention, in your time you spending with her, or just doing your due diligence as far as checking her social media, checking her phone, shit like that. Like we go through my son's phone. We go through he just got an Instagram teen account. We go through his shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you can't blame her mom all the way, but this shit could have been avoided. That nigga don't have to be dead. Maybe in jail, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't have to die.
Yeah, he didn't have to die. But I think that it's also like, you know, I guess teaching kids not to go places that they gotta sneak into. I think that's a thing that you need to learn in life though. Like, don't go places that you ain't supposed to be. Like, if don't nobody needs to supposed to know you there, then you shouldn't be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's just that needs to be a universal law. And I think that would save people a lot of heartache, a lot of headache and stuff like that. Just like we was talking about DL, me and all that stuff. Stop going places that people ain't supposed to know you at. You know, this is how people end up dead. This is how people end up in situations because people will do anything to protect an image. People will do anything to protect the image. Because I'm about to say, initially the image had went across, you know, before people started doing digging, you know what I'm saying, social media, the image went across her. It was just a mother protecting her daughter. You know what I'm saying? This man was a predator. We don't know what the full story is. We don't know how much the young man knew. We don't know if he knew that she was 13. We don't know what age that he was under the impression she was, or none of this.
And now that I'm looking at the little nigga and they say he was slow, shit, his mind probably operate on a 15-year-old level. I got an autistic cousin, and he got this shit called failure to thrive, which is like sometimes you act way younger than your age. So we was 18, and sometimes he would literally act like a 9-year-old. You know, like in his mind and his actions, he would really act like he was 9, 10 years old, sometimes younger than that. And it's called failure to thrive, meaning like your brain is not developing past a certain age on just certain things. So he might have been 20, but that little nigga probably was 15 in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at his pictures and the way he type and all of that shit is like, I don't know if he deserved to die for that. I don't even know if he deserved to like sit in jail for that shit. Like, he definitely needs some kind of intervention for sure. But I don't know if dude was like a predator. But they did say he was talking to more than one underage girl, though. They did say she wasn't the first one that he talked to. So there's a lot of factors.
Yeah, so he has a lot of like, but also like when mothers run into situations and they know that they're dealing with a teenager at that age that, you know, people want to be like, oh, you know, sex commentaries and stuff like that. If you have a hypersexual preteen or teen, you need to take that baby to therapy.
Facts.
You need to figure out what exactly is going on. What are they seeing? What have they saw? What have they encountered to, you know, make this like level of interest? Like what's going on? It's like y'all not trying to do that. You just trying to stop it. But to stop it, you sometimes have to intervene in the situation. What is going on that is making you hypersexual? And some of the things they might not feel comfortable talking to you about. So you need to go to somebody that they're going to feel comfortable talking about them because I'm about to say it's very scary out here, from STDs to having kids, stuff like that. You're not even worried about that. You just worried about them not having sex. This child could be infected. This child can be infected with some type of disease. This child can be sitting there with babies that they don't want and they got a head and stuff like that because you're just trying to use violence as correction, and that's not fucking working.
That's not. And
then it's like, it never even works ever in life. It's women that are, you know, in their 30s and stuff like that, after having several children, they realizing that, you know, I was running away from something. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't understand, you know, I didn't understand these traumas and shit like that. So now at that big age, now they're going to therapy on their own and they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, unpack everything that they have, you know, encountered in life. You got to, and also being barred from their mother and shit like that because you just, at this point, she disappointed in you instead of actually trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with you.
Yeah, facts. I feel like, man, I be talking to a lot of grown women who will tell me stories about how they was dating older men when they was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that time, they really didn't think nothing was wrong with it. I had a chick I talked to, and she was dating her volleyball coach or her gym teacher, and she was like 17, and this nigga was like 26 at the time, and he used to like, you know, buy her shoes and clothes, and used to come pick her up, give her rides places, fucking her, all type of shit. And at the time, she really didn't think nothing was wrong with it until he added her on Facebook once they got grown. And she was just like, she's like, everything flooded back to her, and she realized how fucked up that situation was and how much of a predator he really was. And she's like, at the time, I didn't think nothing of it. Like, I thought I was so cool because I had an older nigga that was spending money on me. And she was like, now she just feels sick about it every time she think about it. Like, damn, I really got I got preyed on. And it's a lot of young girls who
that don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, they in that shit and they not gonna realize it 2 years later. So it's like,
and then that's the thing when people be like, well, why you didn't say nothing then, or why you woo this and the other, and it's like,
cause they ain't see nothing wrong.
Yeah, they didn't know. I didn't know.
Like they didn't see nothing wrong with it. Like, yeah, that shit. I don't know. I think it's up to us as parents to intervene. It's up to us to be that developed frontal lobe in these kids' life to show them that they being, that they being victimized. A lot of kids don't know they victims. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know they victims, and then it's like also it's real hard though, like to even be a victim or say anything about being a victim, because you see sometimes when you do say that you're a victim and stuff like that, people be like, why did you choose now to say something?
Yeah.
Why you choose now to say something? Why you ain't been saying something? Why you ain't woo this and the other? What's the difference now? What's going on now? Why you ain't? Yeah. So it's kind of a sticky.
Yeah, it's a sad situation though. I mean,
It
usually I would say predators deserve to die, for shit like that. You catch a 20-year-old and you're a 13-year-old. Usually I would say motherfucker deserve to die, but I think
yeah, in this situation it was kind of iffy. It was weird.
Yeah, especially if he's special needs. But also, I just think the mom was mad at herself and her kid more than she was even mad at him for real.
Like, yeah, especially because it was like he was leaving out the door, and I guess at that point the trigger was pulled.
Right.
The real about Dame Dash is the Dame Dash.
Dame Dash and Jay-Z. He hates
I'm
Jay-Z.
sorry, but that was too good.
He hates Jay-Z. Like, what he was saying, him and Beyonce relationship don't look real. And, like, bro, they've been together like 20 years. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but, like, it was like when he asked, talking about something, okay, we get it. It's your girl. You had the woo-woo. Like, why are you upset? Like, why are you upset? Like, why is this bothering you? Why is this bothering you?
I don't get why he gotta do every interview about Jay-Z. Like, bro, you are Dame Dash. Why do you need to talk about another man? Man, bro, let it go. Let it go. We get it. You heartbroken. You feel like you got snaked and all of that, but bro, please let it go, bro. Please. Or if you can't let it go, go talk to a therapist. We are not your therapist.
It was like he was literally sitting there. When I watched what's the name, when Chris reposted it, he said, I hope don't nobody never hate me like this or whatever like that. It's like, I don't know, like maybe it's like, but people were saying like, I think it was like somebody had spread a rumor. Now I think at his point or something like that, like Dame Dash was trying to talk to Beyonce or trying to be with Beyonce or whatever the situation was. Or something like that. Now at this point, I feel like he was the one who spread the rumor. Yeah, because it's like, do you think like you were supposed to be who Jay-Z is? Yeah,
because they both talked to Aaliyah.
Yeah, so maybe that's the thing. Like you just thought like nigga, like why I'm not this nigga or something. Yeah. Like, but you just was never that nigga though.
Clearly.
Apparently.
He's an overbearing ass.
I just don't know. Also, I do we want people to like take a chill pill. Once again, I don't know. I haven't looked up, so I do not know what Father Flagger has done for the black community.
I still got to do my research.
I still got to do my research again because they making rallies.
Yeah, black people. I don't know.
They making rallies over things that...
You niggas not even Catholic. You niggas don't go to Saint Sabina. Don't know nobody that went to Saint Sabina. Never benefited from shit. Y'all see this nigga on the news and he talk about George Floyd and police shootings and shit, and y'all think he's doing something.
What? That man got up on the internet and said, I can't be there because of a lie. And I feel like that was a lot to say about somebody if you like have criminal charges against you.
He can't be what because of a lie?
Okay, so I guess Yolanda Adams is supposed to be like at Saint Sabina or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he said, I can't be there because of a lie. Like that, I feel like that was a lot to publicly say. I had to actually go on the page to see if it was his actual page.
Wait, what was the lie? Like he couldn't be there with Yolanda Adams?
Because of a lie. Because of the situation, because of the...
Oh, this is recently?
Yes.
Oh.
So I had to go on his actual page because I thought that was a lot to say.
Oh, yeah, he do that though. He will say some shit like publicly. Like he'll get on the camera and say some shit like that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what though? Yeah, I
He
don't
do
know.
be like shunning he shuns his accusers. He don't play. He be like, this shit is a lie. I ain't do this shit. He be on that. He not one of them niggas that's gonna sit back and like let you accuse him or none of that. He's definitely outspoken when it come down to it.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like he got such a motherfucking huge support system that kind of doesn't really go against him on anything.
He
like
got black people that will really bat for him. As I told you, my homie Hot Rod that died, he's a Father Flager fan. Him, his parents, all of them, they is.
Because I'm scared. I'm scared. I feel like I'm in trouble right now for even saying something.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He do got a lot of support. I'm finna post them clips today too. Well, no, I might do them tomorrow. The ones that y'all talked about, Father Flager.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, my thing is I just like wanted everybody to understand that two things can't exist at once. People can't be doing positive things for the community and also be doing terrible things behind closed doors.
Yeah, like people act like they never seen that before. That's
it's like I get it. Okay, so it was this other article about this man that got married, and on the night of his marriage, he had raped one of his wife's family members.
Wait, say that?
He raped one of his wife's family members. Like, I guess like they all went back to the house or whatever like that, and people were still drinking or whatever like that. I guess everybody fell asleep, and when she woke up, she was in a room that she did not recognize, and she didn't have her clothes on correctly or whatever. So she went to the hospital, got a rape kit, and the DNA came back to his DNA or whatever. And I just want to know, like, in these situations, like, are y'all still married though?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, because I think it's like when I be going...
I've seen a situation happen like this before.
And I be going down a TikTok called, Players Club, but no.
Damn, they're like, bro, this shit really happened to her.
In real life.
Yes. My homegirl, she didn't call rape though, but it technically kind of was rape, right? It was rape because she really couldn't consent. She was at her friend and her nigga crib, her friend and her fiance. I don't know if they were celebrating their engagement or what, but they had like a little party at the crib. She went to sleep in the guest room, bedroom, and woke up to this nigga eating her pussy. And she let him finish eating her shit. And her friend walked in and seen the shit. But she say, I was just so drunk, I didn't know what was going on until it was going on. And my friend basically walked in as I was coming to, like coming out of it. Like, I was like, you was coming when she walked in, whatever. Whatever. But her nigga basically came in the guest room and started eating her pussy. And his woman was in the next room, and they was like celebrating like they engaged.
Okay, so what happened after that?
I think they still together, and her cousin, I think this was her cousin fiance. Her and her cousin into it. And her and the nigga is still together.
And I think this is once again when I had said there's no like male syndrome. I don't believe male syndrome. Maybe, sometimes we do grow older and we, I'm a couple weeks older and we do retract statements because I think that this is
that's male-centered for sure.
Yeah, it's a huge issue of people being into it with people over things that like it be like the women, like the girls that grew up and they said they had male-centered moms and their moms were telling them stuff like, you're not gonna ruin my relationship and stuff like that, or the kids no longer wanting to because you done shifted your whole life or changed your whole life for a man and it was like you already had kids, and it's like, the whole mindset of, and I'm about to say, and women act this way because society has convinced you through religion that the kids are replaceable, and then and the
man not.
Yeah, and the men aren't. So you can't get another man, but you can get more kids because you can make more kids.
That's it.
And that's the reason that they like, okay, so y'all need to get the fuck on because y'all not finna ruin
what I got. Or awesome, I gave y'all life, y'all not finna ruin my life. Like, it's time for me to live my life now. Like, that, I feel like that's how some women be thinking.
It's women out here that are with men that have molested their daughters.
Facts.
And they still with them. I just heard a story from one of my friends that said a man killed his daughter. I don't know why. Killed her. And he's in jail. And the mother still answers the jail calls.
Yeah. I've heard of shit like that.
Killed their kid that they had together.
That's madness to me. That's fucking madness to me. Did you hear about that lady who the nigga killed her mom when she was a shorty and she forgave him and gave this nigga a job?
I'm not laughing, but
it is kind of funny.
It's like, what?
She helped. She wrote this nigga, was talking to this nigga all while he was in jail. Nigga wrote the governor and everything, got this nigga pardoned, got this nigga some clemency, got him out of jail, gave him somewhere to live and a job. This nigga was stealing from her. She called him out on it and he killed her ass too. In the same house that he killed her mommy in. Like she still owned the house.
And what did we learn here? But you know what? And now I think in the article it says Buddhist, and I was Buddhist at one point, you know what I'm saying? But like all that forgiving people and stuff like that, and they went through their karmic cycle and stuff like that, whatever, that's fine, but you don't have to just because you reconcile, you do not have to restore the relationship.
Exactly.
Or first of all, relationship didn't even exist in that situation. So you went over there and you made a relationship exist that didn't even have to help somebody else that had you completely overly fucked up.
Literally, lady, you went and created a relationship with this man. You never have to see this. You could have forgave him from a distance and you never have to see this man again. You never have to talk to him, see him, none of that. You helped this nigga get out of jail. He still smoked your
I feel
ass.
like women sometimes be performative for men, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I feel like that's what they talk about when they talk about male-centered, because this does sound like a male-centered situation. Why did you help that man?
Did you want some dick or something?
Yeah, why did you help that man? Like, what you want some, like, you wanted, like, to be like, what's that, Nobel Peace Prize or some shit like that?
Fuck out of here.
Like, nobody gave a fuck what the fuck he was doing in his life.
Literally. That he wasn't even worth saving. Like,
you did some dumb shit. You did some of the dumbest shit ever. Like, you did some of the dumb shit ever. Actually, I was in an Uber and I heard about somebody doing some performative dumb shit for a nigga too. It was the Uber driver had said that this girl that was like living next to her, something like that. Neighbor, I don't know if she was a neighbor, cousin, what the fuck she was. She said it was this man that was next door to her, whatever, and they like was putting him out, or they was putting him out, talking about he don't know who this and the other, he ain't no close to something. And I went to the store and I just bought him a bunch of shit. For what?
For what?
I told you people be going.
He was talking about he got put out.
Yeah, some random nigga she ain't know.
If he got put out without no clothes and shit, what would make you think?
Because I guess, some people,
he was worthy of getting clothes bought.
And it's like, bro, it's little bitty ass kids that could have took that bread from you.
Some people,
you could have went to a kids shelter, a women's battered women's shelter, and you could have found the kids that was in there that gotta go to school, that ain't got no uniform and shit like that. You could have spent that money on there. You could have spent the money on people that didn't ask to be here, that also are not old enough to go get a fucking job.
Literally.
That are not able.
And not getting put out.
He was a grown, able man.
Grown people not getting put out of nowhere unless they did some foul shit to get put out.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like this shit, I feel like society, like women are also losing their man. They also listen to these fucking content creators that send them up the creek that they send them up. Because I had made a post about it, about you could be with these, it don't matter if all the men cheat as long as they pay the bill, shit like that. You're not mentally stable enough to deal with that man. Like, you're not mentally stable for that. Like, they're lying to you. Like, the life they telling you to live, that's not even life they live. They're living a luxurious life single or by themselves because they making content that your dumb ass listening to because you sitting there like, okay, cool, this is what I need to do to find my person or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Sending them off.
Yeah, like it's a send off thing. And like the men didn't get so openly comfortable. With being fucking cheater pumpkin eaters that they outside. I have men regularly say to me, I mean, you can't get everything at once. You ain't gonna cheat. I don't need no man. Like, everybody acting like they not able-bodied or something.
Right. Why you need a person that bad where you can...
Why would I need a person that's going to mistreat me?
Yeah. That don't even make sense. Well, you could just be by yourself. You're gonna treat yourself good.
They know. They said no. They know. No, that is not. God made man and woman.
I follow this nigga called That Shit Cheap on Instagram. You should follow him. Check his content out. This nigga is the worst nigga in the world. When I tell you, he literally, all his content is about dogging women out. Like, he literally tells women how niggas be thinking when they dogging them out. And he do it so abrasive and so in a raw. It'd be
Is this the one that be like sitting like in the studio setting?
Yes. And
okay, no,
with the glasses on.
Let me tell you, I absolutely love his content because I feel like it's for real and it's women in the content. That's not always the case.
Yeah, it's women in the comments like, really? It's women in the comments like, I want to talk to you just to dog you out. Like, they still want to give him some pussy. But he be saying, like, I got a woman now. I really don't be on shit, but I'm just telling you what I used to be on, and what I could be on, and what niggas be on. He going viral right now on Hitman Holla at His Girl podcast. And he got a girl from Intrusive Thoughts on that. Him and her on that together or whatever. And they clips going viral right now. And I'm talking about he got they jaw on the floor the whole time. She talking about how she'd get her lick back on the nigga that cheated on him, and he like, that cheated on her, and he like, we don't care about that. He was like, what you gonna hurt my lust? You gonna hurt my lust? I don't love the other bitch. I damn near don't love you. I just was lusting, so I fucked her. So you gonna go fuck a nigga to hurt my feelings? You ain't hurting my feelings. You just hurting my lust. And at the end of the day, we all won. Like, he was like breaking it down, so she just like, damn. She's like, but I'm gonna get my lick back. He was like, I don't care. I'll probably clap for you for getting your lick back. He's like, thanks for finally doing something.
I don't understand the whole like lick back thing when you just leave people to fuck alone.
He's like, thanks for doing something.
That whole like lick back thing, the whole like,
you ain't playing nobody but yourself. You ain't playing nobody but yourself. For real.
Like, no.
But I don't even allow people to get their lick back. If I do some foul shit, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm finna go. My bad.
Yeah,
see you.
My bad.
See you when I see you, but I'm finna get the fuck up out of here.
Get the fuck on.
Yeah, like. I
ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. There's definitely people in the comments, but I think the people be in the comments because I think like they want this to be the truth. Like, they don't want the truth to be like, this person don't fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Like, they do not fuck with you. They don't like you. Mm-hmm. They ain't never gonna fuck with you. They ain't never rocking out with you like that. Like,
keeping it in the raw.
Like, you sounded like you actually losing your fucking man. Like, literally, like, the niggas be sounding like they be losing their man. Like, I had a dude having a conversation with me talking about something. Yeah, you know, everybody be saying, you know, I'm a good man. You know, I just got a problem with me. You're not a good man. Like, now at this point, we got to be good people for real, bro. Right. Like, since everybody can make their own money and everybody can go to work and shit like that, you actually have to be a good person. Right. And like, you're not like a good person. Like, why the fuck would I settle for that when I don't have to do this?
Exactly.
Like, why would I be every day just risking my motherfucking pH balance and shit like that to be like, oh yeah, I got this man and shit like that? Like, no, I don't even like people that much. I was talking to the lady and shit like that. She said to me, something. Do you not want to be tamed? Who the fuck is you talking to? Bitch, it's 2026 now. What the fuck is going on around this hoe? Tamed, bitch. I'm what the fuck? Am I an animal?
Right.
Like, I think that, like, so it's like the things that also was offensive at one point. Like, some dude commented on YouTube talking, she not a wife or a girlfriend. She for the streets. I would rather be in the streets and get hit by a car than the shit that you niggas is doing to bitches. Yeah. I'd rather get hit by a car. Yeah. I'd rather be, like, in the middle of the street and the car hit me. I will probably recover faster from that broken leg. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all are sending bitches to the upper room with the shit that y'all doing. Fact. Like, I cannot. I'm actually not. I'm not that durable. Like, I already was mentally unstable anyway. Right. Like, y'all trying to, like, really send the bitch where she ain't trying to go.
And when she say tame, like, what the fuck are you doing so wild where you need to be tamed?
Tamed.
What the fuck is she talking about? Like,
tamed. She had asked me about like interracial dating. Have I ever thought about dating outside of what's the name? This thing together. Now on top of all this, now I'm gonna settle for the niggas that started all the misogynistic shit.
Right. White men.
I'm not doing no shit like that. It's not that serious, but I can just sit the fuck down.
Sit down and
if y'all already, I don't understand the argument that you have one, but soon as you be like, you know what, I don't want to. You just said about the right person. Well, I'm not gonna meet the right person because y'all had said that it was more men on the earth. Y'all said it was more women on the earth than men, and then we found out that a lot of the men DL too. So then that take it down even lower. And then I'm out the running. The nigga's gone. The nigga's gone. Ain't no nigga single for real. Even the single niggas not single for real. They just like not married. Or they bitch not around.
Right.
Or they bitch not mutual friends with me on social media.
Type shit.
That's the only thing. They're not like single, like like, can we walk in Hyde Park down 53rd Street together? No. Not that type of single at all.
Right.
Yeah, no. None of that shit. Could we have went to the Taste of Chicago together? No.
So many people.
Can we go to a Mojo Brooks comedy show and sit in the front row? No.
You can't do that with nobody.
No. You get what I'm saying? No.
You can't do that shit with nobody.
No. Can we go to a comedy show and sit in the front row? No, we cannot. So no. I'm like, no, like it's okay. Like, I mean, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy for y'all and shit. But I'm gonna listen to the old ladies on TikTok that's been married for 56 years and they had told the women to go find something better to do than to go get married. I'm gonna go listen to them.
Yeah.
So y'all can keep on listening to these dating coaches that's telling you to do this and the other to get these men, these six-figure men and stuff like that, and they're not actually living this life. They're living that six-figure life off of the content they're creating.
Exactly. That's what people not understanding. People not getting money because they already have money. They getting money off content. People be broke.
Yeah, because I'm not letting them nigga beat my ass just to pay my bills. Beat my ass, beat my ass, have unprotected sex with me or have sex with other people, then have sex with me and shit like that. Give me STDs, make my nervous system irregular, make my pH irregular and stuff like that, just to say that I got a man to pay my bills when I could have went to work.
Mm-hmm.
I could have went to work. I understand that if that little virus going around that I might catch diarrhea, but I'll take the diarrhea. I will take the diarrhea over, like, you know, just being out in the public places. You're not finna fucking give it to me like that. Like, I'm like, y'all are going to extremes. Like, y'all are going to extremes to be like, oh, yes, I have a man. Like, you, this is shit that y'all teaching y'all daughter. Like, this is what you have to withstand for you to have a good man. Like, bro, just teach your child and just be a good person and just move around through life, stuff like that. Oh, also, this is another thing that's really, 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 really fucked up. The celibacy thing, you know, like how, like, I feel like, you know, the women are being celibate because they're weaponized against them. So sex has been weaponized against women for some time now. So if you are sexually open, you decide to have sex with people, stuff like that, people will weaponize it against you. You a hoe, you this, you that, we blah, blah, this, that, and the other, right?
Right.
So since you are a hoe for having sex with multiple men, women are restraining from having sex and going celibate so they can find them a man or whatever like that. However, then the men are finding out they celibate or they trying to restrain, they trying to take the right precautions before hopping in bed with the men. And the men are purposely making it seem like I'm gonna be the good man and following through with all the steps just to break their celibacy or break their abstinence, just to also lead them to be like, man, I knew your ass was a hoe anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's fucked up. Niggas be plotting on them celibate women for sure.
That is terrible.
But you know why though? Because a lot of the celibate women don't be doing it because sex is weaponized against them. They be celibate because
it's to weaponize it against men though. It's the invite. It's like, since y'all weaponize sex against me, I'm gonna weaponize against you what you want.
Facts, but some of them was just hoes that just was fucking too much. And that's how niggas
I mean, and my thing is, if you want to fuck, you can fuck.
And I had a friend, I had a homegirl, a close friend of mine. She was celibate for over a year. And I asked her, like, what the fuck made you be celibate? You was in a whole relationship with a man and like you was. And she said she felt like she had a sex demon. She said sex was ruining her life. Like she was constantly letting him come back into her life because he fucked her so good. And she felt like he wasn't shit and she was going along with the shit and going crazy because she felt like she had a sex demon. And a lot of the celibate women that I talk to, that's what they be saying. Like, oh, I was getting too wild, or I was letting that shit control my life. And it be less about it being weaponized than them just being loose a lot of times. Because out of the 5 women that I know that was celibate for over a year, 3 of them literally just told me out their own mouth, like I was hoeing. Like I was just hoeing too much. And
that's the thing. I don't feel like I got to the stage of hoeing, but I don't feel like sex is like a casual thing. Like people trying to make it seem like I think like also like it's content creators out here talking about stuff. There's some women that just have lovers and stuff like that. I don't actually really even think that exists. I feel like that's also settling. Like you feel like you can't get what you want, so then you settling for this and stuff like that. Because I feel like it is definitely a deep emotional connection that do be coming like with sex and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like I don't understand. Like okay, if you don't want to have a person to say other, then you should be okay with not really having sex neither. Like where's these urges even really coming from?
People just be horny. Like literally, like people be horny.
No, you can't wait though.
You don't be as horny as people be.
I mean, but they got like sex toys and stuff.
That shit don't. You gotta feel that heavy breathing. You gotta feel the veins in my arms. You gotta, they want to feel that body to body. Everybody, a lot of these people are hypersexual because they was molested too. You gotta think, people be needing sex. Like a majority of people we know been molested, myself included. I'm a victim of sexual abuse. You know.
And also, I want to say this though: the women that be trying to call the women that's male centered. The women that's male centered, that call women male centered for having children, that men they ain't with or whatever the situation is. I feel like it's also would be in the category of male center is the women that's being overperformative for men to have sex with them and have sex with them the way they want to have sex with them. The women that's going out their way to get on birth control and get on PrEP and all that shit like that, so niggas could have unprotected sex with you or could nut in you and shit like that, more so because of their pleasure. Because it's not like that pleasures us more by them having unprotected sex with us, or them pleasures us more by them nutting in us. Like that doesn't. That's more pleasure on their end. So like, why the fuck would that matter to me? What the fuck? You gonna have a condom on any motherfucker way. You get what I'm saying? Granted, people might say birth control because condoms could break, but like PrEP and all that shit, I'm not gonna just be putting motherfucking pharmaceuticals in my motherfucking body because you want to be out here wilding out and shit like that. Like, hell no. That don't even make sense. Like, I'm literally just accommodating you more with my body.
Yeah. That's one way to look at it, but you got to think too. I just seen a video today. Even that same girl, the intrusive thoughts girl, she said she talked to 4 niggas and she fucked 1.5.
That's like, crazy.
No, you're not fucking 1.5, baby. You fucking 2. Just because
you fucking
only
2
fuck
niggas,
that,
you might fuck
him once in a while. Like, baby, it don't matter. You fucking him. So I think that be coming down to that too. Like, women do be trying to accommodate men when it comes to that shit. But it be women out here with multiple sex partners. Even my current girlfriend told me she had 3 niggas and she was fucking before me. You feel me? Like every month she had a nigga she fucked every week. She had a nigga she fucked every 2 weeks, and a nigga she fucked once or twice a month. So she, women do be rotating. Not just her. The one I talked to before that, she told me that she was fucking 3 niggas before she started fucking with me, and while she was fucking with me, when we first started talking. So I think it's a 2-way street when it comes to that shit. It is,
but I definitely think it's like not safe though.
It's definitely not safe.
It's not safe, and it's like, and I think like that's the thing. Like, don't nobody want to be open. Women don't want to be open because they feel like they lose control of possibly finding a guy that wants them or wants to settle down with them because they know you messing with multiple men. And then men don't want to be honest because they feel like they lose control of the situation. Oh, you got woo-woo, I'm finna woo-woo, this, that, and together, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like at the end of the day, it's more so the safety of the body at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Diseases are being spread and stuff like that. You're not allowing other people to even have the option to be like, I don't want to sleep with you if you have an additional partner and stuff like that. You lying to everybody, making it seem like this your only partner and stuff like that. And if unprotected sex is coming about and you feel like this person's safe because they look clean and you feel like this person's safe, baby, I'm going to say this, out of that whole group of people, if you fucking 2 niggas, them 2 niggas might be fucking 3 other bitches. Them 3 other bitches might be fucking 2 niggas too. So you telling me out of these 20s to 30s, it's turned into a crowd at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't clean in that bitch. Everybody ain't clean. Everybody ain't went to go get checked up. It's just that everybody might be asymptomatic. So it feel like, it's shit, I don't smell nothing, I don't see nothing, I don't see no bumps, I don't smell nothing, this and that. Like, are we okay? Like,
facts. That is facts, man.
Like, don't nobody want to settle down, but everybody want to be fucking.
It's all carelessness.
And that's the thing, like, when it comes to like the dudes that be like, you gonna end your whole marriage over if your dude cheat on you, like, bitch, get the fuck out my face with that dumbass ideology, bro. You ended that shit before that shit even motherfucking started, bro. You couldn't control yourself. You couldn't discipline yourself long enough to even worry about anybody else outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't even care about yourself when you slept with the other person. It's one thing to trust the person that you married at this point, that we didn't have life together, we didn't got tested together, we didn't have kids together, you know what I'm saying? But you just went on a limb, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck that person has. You don't know what that person is offering you. You don't know what that person, you don't know.
Exactly.
They could be spreading STDs on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason they could have sought after you, or they could have wanted you this, that, and the other. You're risking everything under lust. And then you want somebody to stay with you, and you want somebody to deal with it. And it's like people like, yeah, the women don't want to rectify their situations. Ooh, this, that, and the other. They think they bigger than the program. No, it's just that I think that people's safety is a matter at this point.
For sure. Yeah, I don't even think people be thinking about
like safety and betrayal.
Especially with shit like prep out, niggas not even scared of STDs no more. This shit crazy.
And it's something else that's out too that like one of my homies talking about, he was saying that it's something else that you could take the day after having unprotected sex with somebody. It's not prep, it's something else that like clears the body out.
Wait, what's it called?
I cannot think of the name of it.
It's like a pharmaceutical?
Yes.
And it clears the body out. Like clears it out how?
Like clears, I don't know.
Hmm.
Like if you feel like it was a chance that you like might have came into contact with an STD or something.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't never.
Yeah, I don't know. It's risky business out here. It's risky business out here.
Man, that shit. People don't care no more. Especially since they found out you can't die from AIDS no more.
Yeah, it's like
that shit. Man, that shit's scary. All the AIDS commercials be throwing me off too. I hate it.
Yeah,
it's like they're pushing that shit now.
Yeah, it's like I think my whole issue is like it's one thing of the double standard in society, but it's also like the self-sacrifice, like sacrificing yourself or even sacrificing the things that you already have to tend to for other people. And I'm not saying this is not just a black woman thing, it's a woman thing. I seen a video earlier of this little boy, he was a white little boy. He's with his dad, and he said he wanted to go live with his dad because his mom had got a new husband or like that, and her and the husband, and she had a baby with the new husband, and she said her and the husband kind of like double teamed up against him, and this, that, and the other, and she's very abusive towards him and stuff. And it's like, you know, you pushing what you already have away. You're severing relationships that you will never be able to get back, that you need back. Like, you don't feel like importance in this, like.
Yeah.
Like what did you carry life for 9 months for?
Just to
what did you create it for?
Because people, that's why I say, if people really cared about kids, they wouldn't have. People don't be having kids because they care about having kids. Because they just want kids so bad. They be doing it to keep somebody, or they be doing it to have some semblance of control in their own life. People be feeling like they don't got no control in their own life. Like they work this job, they got a boss, they fucking working to pay bills, they credit bad, they background bad, and this baby is the one thing that I control everything that go on with it. Like what they wear, what they eat, where they go, who they with, everything. And then when they realize that this person is an actual person and the sacrifices they gotta make for that person, then that's when they become bad parents. Cause you had this kid for the wrong fucking reasons and you're not selfless enough to really be a parent.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I be looking at shit. Like people be having kids for the wrong reasons and they don't realize the gravity of raising a whole life. This is a whole life we talking about. Like, and I don't think majority of people don't realize that.
Yeah, like you could just stop.
Like, I do not get that. Like, people need to be child-centered. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. Be your kids.
Yeah, like, just, like, I don't know, like, even, like, the, I don't get it. I do not get what's going on right now in society. I'm still completely stuck on the fact that these women be out here talking about they kill their husband, kill the kids over the husband or whatever like that because they can't have more kids.
Yeah, that conversation always kind of throw me off.
Yeah, and it be like the craziest things is it be women with no man be saying that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see, like, honestly, I be kind of getting it when niggas be saying that. But when women say it be throwing me out because, like, you carried the kid.
Yeah, no, they just don't. I don't even. But the thing about it is that men don't really say it.
Like, men really be...
Men don't really be saying crazy shit like that, though. I'm trying to think of an interview that happened. I don't really know. It's like you just get the women to be like, no, my husband is the head of my life. He's the head of the household, whatever.
That's crazy to me. I honestly don't know what I would do in that situation.
They still off with the kids.
If I had to save my kid or my wife, I think I would try to see if I could just save them both.
Yeah, that's about to say.
I die.
Yeah, but it's like also in a situation like normally like it's like I don't like hypothetical situations, so it's like fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like that 10 times out of 20 it wouldn't even motherfucking happen any damn way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about it. But I think as two grown adults that if I were to have kids with a man, we would both be in pursuit of saving our child anyway. That would be the normal thing of the situation. Nobody even thinks of like, oh, let me go save this person. People think automatically when they have kids that do have kids is to throw yourself in front of your child. Like you don't really even think, like that's not even a thought, a process. Like the first thing you think, like if something go wrong, where's my baby at? You know, so it's kind of like to make the thought process something else. And it's like, as a woman that has never been married, and a lot of women that have never been married are people that's hopping on the podcast, and some people that don't have kids or never been married are saying this weird ass shit. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't even have a husband.
Right. Anyway, what did we learn this week?
What did we learn this week? That it actually is fun of being single. It actually is. Yeah, it's actually more peaceful. It's actually more peaceful not talking to people that don't like you.
Facts.
Like, it's way more peaceful. Like, that's just the thing. And also, like, I do be wanting people to know that, like, all that, I used to talk to, like, running to niggas, they were like, I used to talk to them shit like that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say. Prove it.
We ain't got no kids, prove it.
Yeah, get your dumb ass on. Like, bro, no, I didn't. And I'm 1,327 days sober today.